Comfort is a very contemptible word. Comforts are sought by people who are worldly, and where there are comforts, there are bound to be sorrows and tensions. Where day dawns, the night too shall set in. They are the two sides of the same coin. It can never happen that comforts will remain forever. This is not at all possible. After comforts and pleasures, sorrows and tensions are bound to follow. But after joy, there will be still more joy. And after attaining true joy, death, tensions, obstacles can never influence you. And true joy is possible only through Dhyan. This process of losing oneself in Dhyan is in fact a divine process through which the elixir of life can be obtained. The process, the thoughts which I am putting before you, is a new concept. I won't ask you to pick a rosary and start chanting a mantra. I won't even ask you to sit humbly before the idols of gods and pray to them with folded hands. I want you to liberate yourself from this never-ending circle of life and death. I wish to tell you that it is not correct to take birth again and again, because each time you are born, you forget all your achievements and who you really are. In some lives, you lead a good moral life, and in others, you lead a lowly life. You take birth again, grow up, and I catch up with you. I hold your hand and tell you that this is not the way to lead your life. I explain to you that you have to liberate yourself in this very life through the medium of Dhyan. A new wave rises in your life and then it dies away. Again, you become enmeshed in the snares of wealth, position, family, and you forget your real aim. And this process of forgetting is the work of your brain. Until your brain, your ego are bridled, you won't be able to attain the state of Dhyan. The initiation of the state of Dhyan is a continuous process, and only by following this process can Dhyan be attained. When I lead you into the state of Dhyan, when I lead you to the path of immortality, then you will have to cut yourself off from the outer world. You will have to develop a confidence that you are all alone, that you are not bound by anything, and that you are freely floating in a huge ocean. You will be in a state where there is no end, no boundary. You shall be in a boundless realm. But don't be afraid, for I will always be with you. Don't feel that you are all alone on this path, because holding your hand, I will take you to the state of Brahma. I will surely help you in realizing the Brahma and in liberating you of all fears and the cycle of life and death in this birth itself. A person can achieve greatness through the medium of Dhyan or meditation. He can achieve divinity of the gods. In fact, he can attain the pedestal of gods. And I am trying to make you understand that you don't have to pray before the gods, you don't have to fold your hands, you don't have to chant mantras, and you don't have to feel dwarfed before anyone. You are in no way inferior to the gods. I am now explaining to you the verse recited by a sage which says,
Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnadamuchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate.
That is, I am complete and I want to lose myself in the totality. And I too am explaining to you that you are complete in yourself. You have only to recognize your true self. You are sitting before me to achieve totality of life. The need is but for you to jump, and as soon as you jump, you will lose your identity to the ocean, and the ocean shall with open arms embrace you and merge you into itself. And I shall always remain with you before you. I am present in the thundering of the clouds. The sweet voice of a cuckoo which you hear is my voice. And I am present in the rose which blooms with all its beauty. When you look at something, then too, it is through me that you see. and you will reach the state of totality when only one aim, one thought remains in your mind, and that is to achieve completeness in life and to lose yourself. A question arises, in what or whom should we lose ourselves? I am standing before you with open arms. I am telling you that you are nothing more than a mere drop. Just as a drop falls on red hot iron and vanishes, similar is your life. Such a life is useless, aimless, and you shall achieve nothing from it. If you want to attain joy in your life, then you will have to learn to devote yourself. You will have to learn to fuse your soul with the soul of the Guru. You will have to lose your identity. You will have to acquire a competent Guru, a guide, a teacher. It is by great fortune that a person is able to obtain a living, competent and an accomplished Guru. There have been several generations without a real Guru. They did have Gurus, but these Gurus were frauds and were selfish. They could not obtain Gurus who could guide them onto the right path, who could help them life after life, for such Gurus are obtained by chance. In any moment of your life, a Guru may appear before you. Generally, one of the two things may happen. Either you may walk away from him without recognizing him, or the Guru may go away on his own when you don't recognize him. But if you are fortunate to realize his true form, then you should hold his feet firmly.